Hey everybody, it's Stacy Tomes and I'm here for NAPO LA, the Ask the Expert series. And I'm so excited to be here today because I'm such an organizing nerd and I love talking about how to use products and supplies to help you get organized and make your life so much easier. It doesn't have to be a huge challenge takeover to get organized and to declutter. So I'm here to inspire you so you too can take a small job. Let's start with that. That's what we're going to be talking about today. How to start with just a small space and get it decluttered just to get the ball rolling. Maybe it'll inspire you to do lots of little jobs. I'm going to talk today about how you can take just 15 minutes and get a small space organized and to work for you in a better way. So let's jump right in. And again, I'm here for NAPO LA, and I was just reelected to continue to be the marketing director. And hi, Beth. Hi, Oprah. So excited for any of you who are here. But I was just reelected to be the marketing director again for another year. So yay! I love being a part of NAPO. It's fantastic. If any of you are professional organizers in Los Angeles or anywhere nationwide, NAPO is a great, great organization that you definitely want to join, become a member of, because it's changed my business. I mean, I've met so many people, I've learned so many things. Hi, Beth. Yeah, you have piles everywhere. Well, you know where to find me. So, but here, let's get started. Let me inspire you to just tackle, maybe one pile today. You can take 15 minutes. Hi, Oprah. Hi, Mom. So happy that you're all here. So, all right, we're going to get started. I know I've said that 3 times already, but let's talk about there's really, 5 easy steps to getting a small space organized, or any space. It's all the same. Every job that I do, I start by making a mess. It is a messy job to get started to organize, because you first have to start by taking everything out. So identify the space you want to work with and get decluttered and organized, and tackle that space by first taking everything out. So I'm going to talk about a few small spaces that are pretty easy to tackle that can become overcluttered and frustrating. So 2 of the spaces that are easily decluttered and hard to access things in because they're actually dark are under the sink. So under your kitchen sink, that's a great place to start, because it's obviously not going to be a huge space, and you're more than likely challenged by the pipes that are under the sink. So you don't have a ton of room to add a lot of bins or anything like that. And there are things in there that you need most likely on a daily basis, hopefully, if you're cleaning and washing dishes or whatever it is you store under there. So let's just start by talking about under the kitchen sink first. So you want to first take everything out, like I said. So lay down a towel on your kitchen floor and just plop right down on the floor and take everything out. You may be surprised by what you find in there, and go through it. You want to then inventory what exactly is in there. And by taking everything, by seeing everything that you actually have in there, you're going to realize, I don't need that in there, or that belongs somewhere else, or I haven't used that in years, and that's gross. And whatever it is, you have to take the inventory, because otherwise you don't even know what's taking the space in there. So go ahead and take all that inventory. Get rid of anything that you don't need in there, things that you don't use. Even if you spent $25 on some you know, awesome cleaning solution or something, and you don't use it, let it go. Say goodbye to it. You've already spent the money. You got to just let it go. Things that are old that you don't use, let them go. Toss it. There's definitely proper ways to dispose of cleaning solutions, but I'm not going to get into that right now. That's going to be another video another time. But go ahead and toss it into the trash, wrap it up in a bag, and toss it, unless you have a better way of recycling that. So once you've inventoried everything that's in there, get rid of the things that you no longer need. Then you want to categorize the things that are in there, that you want to keep in there. So categorize them by what you use on a daily basis. So the things that you're using on a daily basis, say dish soap, dishwasher detergent, sponge, you know, whatever it is, go ahead and put them all in a container. So after you categorize, you want to containerize. And I love that word. And I just recently acquired that word, heard someone use it. I said, this is a genius word. I don't know if it's a legitimate word. It must be, but I haven't looked it up in Webster's or anything. But I'm going to use it. So containerize. So I'm going to start talking about containers. And excuse me if I get really excited and dorky, because I'm truly doing what I love to do, and these things excite me. So, all right. So I found a new store. It's not new, but it's basically like a little level higher than the 99-cent store. It's called Daiso. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. There's one not too far from my house, and everything in there is $1.50. And so, like I said, it's like an upgrade of the 99-cent store by 50 cents, 51 cents precisely. And they have great tools for organizing. They have cute bins and all kinds of things. And I've had a lot of good luck finding things in there when I need to organize a space, especially small spaces. So I want to show you this. This is $1.50. This is basically a magazine or a file folder holder. And I've repurposed it to go under the kitchen sink. So it's great because it's low. It's not a high bin, but it's also got this sturdy back to hold things. So it's not flimsy or anything. So this is, hi Rachel. This is something that you can have under your sink. It'll fit and it's narrow. So you can line a few of these up under your sink, and hopefully now that you've purged and inventory, you don't have that many products under there. So obviously you're gonna have more than this, but this is a great piece, and $1.50, like I said, at Daiso. I'm sure they have things like this at the 99. They have things like this at Container Store and Target and Bed Bath & Beyond and all those places. Here's another way to use these. I have my dish towels in here. And if you don't have a drawer, this is a great way to store dish towels. You can just pop them out. And again, with dish towels, you definitely, a lot of people have tons of dish towels that they don't even use. And they think they use them, but they really haven't. So go through your dish towels and recycle the ones that you don't love. You should love your dish towels, because if you don't love them, you're not going to use them. So we really only need, 4 to 6 dish towels at a time, especially if you have a washing machine. So go ahead and purge those. Take the ones you like. You can even invest in some new ones if you don't like any of the ones you have and you've been using them for 100 years and they're stained and filthy. I think these I got at Cost Plus. Even Williams-Sonoma, they always have dish towels on sale. They're like $3.99 or even cheaper. So roll them up, store them in here, and you can slide it on in. Another thing about Daiso, sorry to keep talking about them, but they just tape on their label. so it pops right off. You don't have to like unstick it. I hate those bins where they like have their labels on and you can't peel them off, and oh my goodness. All right, let's go on. So if you have a little more room under your sink, and this can also go for, all these things are usable in lots of areas, but again, I'm just talking about under the kitchen sink right now. This is another bin from Daiso, and I love this bin. It's actually $2, so it's a little more, a little bit of an upgrade, but it's a great bin. It's very similar to the bins they have at IKEA. This is how it comes. It's great for deep drawers or cupboards, and you can, it's so cute. I don't know, it's just sturdy and it's clear. And hi, Jackie. Thanks for joining, everyone. And it's just, it's stackable. It's a great, great tool. I can't get in the picture. It's a great tool to store stuff. So, you know, here I have more cleaning supplies, and you can pull it out. It's got this little handle, and it's short, and it's deep, and it holds a lot, and I love it. You can use this under your bathroom sink for like hair supplies, like tall shampoos and hairspray, gel, brushes, whatever it is that you have. These are great. All right. So now I've pretty much talked about under the sink. I wanted to mention another thing for under the sink, and I don't have one here, but I learned, or I caught a tip a couple days ago about trash bags, because if you are keeping trash bags under your sink and you don't have room for the big box that they come in, you can take them out and you can actually wrap them around a paper towel holder. So if you have, you know, on the inside of your door under the sink in that cupboard, you can attach one of those paper towel holders and wrap your trash bags around there. It's genius. I didn't think of that. So anyways, another thing at Daiso that I like too is, can't say this kitchen like knife holder, but you could put like scrubbers in this, and it just sticks to the inside of your door, and you can put things in there. Love it. I love these things. They're $1.50. Okay, so I'm going to go on and let's talk about another area. Does anyone have, for how do you spell that store? So Daiso, D-A-I-S-O. Thank you, Beth. It is a chain. It's a Japanese store. I don't know where they are everywhere, but you can look them up, and it's great. Okay, so let's talk about drawers. Another small 15-minute project you could do is your nightstand drawer. Your nightstand drawer, you could do your junk drawer. Just these everyday drawers that we use, they just tend to accumulate a lot of stuff. So it's good to take some time, 15 minutes ideally, to take everything out and go through it and put back only what you need. And in drawers, as most of you know, I love, sorry, Ofer. There's lots of other, I'm sure everywhere that they have, you know, some kind of 99-cent store where they have lots of organizing supplies. You just have to look around and look for these kind of things that you can repurpose, like the magazine holder, as organizing supplies. Back to the drawer. So I really recommend having drawer organizers in your drawers. And Daiso has really cute ones. They didn't have them the last time I was there, but I bought these a while ago. But these are these just little plastic bins, again, $1.50 each. I mean, they're not much. They're not like super sturdy, but they're great. I have about like 6 of these lining up the drawer right here under my computer, and it's just got Post-its and stamps, and keys, just little things that I need to have on deck. Those, you know, containerize those things that you're always looking for, like where's the hole punch, or your kids will ask you where something random is out of nowhere, and if it's organized and in a correct space, it's going to be like, oh, right here. So having said that, organize your drawers and organize them with drawer organizers. These, I'm sure I found, I just collect a lot of this stuff because when I go to clients' houses, I like to have, you know, like a basic supplies with me. But these are probably from Target, and they're probably about like $3 to $5 a piece, or they may be from Container Store. I can't remember. But oftentimes TJ Maxx has things like this. Like I showed you, Daiso has variations on things like this. You can even organize drawers with little Tupperware containers, you know, like glass Tupperwares have great shapes. Mix and match and just find what fits in your drawer. And again, the most important thing is to go through the drawer and really take out what you don't need in there. Decide what the purpose of that drawer is and stick with it. All right, so junk drawer, nightstand. Let's just talk briefly. Another project you could do in about 15 minutes would be a clothing drawer. So say you've got, you know, kids and you want to organize one of their drawers and their t-shirts are a mess, and we've all probably seen the Marie Kondo way of folding, and I highly recommend her folding method, which I would demonstrate right now, but I didn't prep for that. So you can look that up online, but just fold, you know, smoothly and fold. So if it is a t-shirt, the graphic is showing outward. And these are some, oops, sorry. Sorry about that. These are some, like my favorite thing from IKEA. This is Scoob, and this has about 5 pieces, and they're made out of like a fabric, and they're great for clothing drawers. And you can organize, I should have had one to show you, but you can organize your drawers and like fit everything, all these bins into your drawers, and just fold things neatly. But again, the most important thing of organizing is to inventory, to really get in there, see what's in there, decide if it belongs in there, and if you love it, if you're ready to let it go, then you've got to make those decisions, and you've got to pare down, you know, the items that are in there. But by using all of these tools, you can get your drawers and everything just so neat and easy to find things. And it really, honestly, creates a lot less stress. So when you're looking for something, you can see exactly what it is you're looking for. You know what's where. Everything has a home. Another, one more thing that I'm just going to go into, where did I put it? From Daiso, another product that I love that they have are these little plastic cups. Again, $1.50. And these are great. I have these in my bathroom drawer because my bathroom drawers are really narrow and really deep. So if I put a bunch of things in there without containers, it's just going to be a mess within 24 hours. So these are great. I've got a bunch of these in my drawers, and they're just lined up. And I have like my, I have my dental care. I've got my little BB creams in there. Whatever I use in the top drawer, they're all in there. And they have these in another size too. They have these regular cup size ones, and they just kind of fit nicely together. And I know the Container Store has ones like this as well, but these are the ones from Daiso. They're $1.50. I don't think the ones at Container Store are going to be $1.50, but they do have variations of them. And you can really get creative with all your supplies. And I hope that this has helped to inspire you to organize a small space. Just take that 15 minutes. I mean, you could organize like a nightstand drawer in 10 minutes, really. Try and go through maybe your underwear drawer today or your sock drawer. Just go through and, think logically about what you really need to have. Some people have so many pairs of socks, and it kind of baffles me, because why do they need that many pairs of socks? They do laundry, and you can't wear more than maybe 2 pairs of socks a day, maybe a pair for the gym and a pair later. But come on, you don't need that many. You probably need maybe 15, 20 pairs tops. That's plenty of socks. So get rid of the things that you don't wear anymore and that you don't love. You should really love what you have. Don't hang on to it unless you love it and it sparks joy. So I think that's it. If anyone has any other questions, feel free to post. This will live on the NAPO site, so it's up and you can watch it as many times as you want. And I'm always here to answer questions, and I work in the West Valley area. If anyone needs an organizer, give me a call. I'd love to help you. There goes my phone, and I'm going to sign off, and I hope you all have a beautiful day and stay organized, and I hope I helped you to simplify your life. Bye.